Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bella Chukwu speaking today. Um, in our weekly broadcasts, speaking about the plan and the agenda we have for every members of our program this week is for you to be able to ask yourself about what is your goal this week. What do you plan to do this week? Take a pen and a paper and write it down. What do I want to accomplish today? This company is a company that believes highly and has a mission to take care of families, children, adolescents, adults, and family members of our programs, and we do so through several programs that we are authorized and approved to do here in the state of Maryland, and as we also go into other states. So my encouragement to every one of the members of our programs, regardless of whether you are in the treatment or in the PRP or psychosocial, community integration, residential services, wherever that you are, whichever program that you are, that for you to know that every one of our program is goal-based. You have to wake up in the morning and think of what you will accomplish each day. And each week you can set up a goal for that week, or even for the month, or for a quarter, or for a year, just like a lot of people. And the same thing also to start to learn to set a budget, to say this is how much I have or I don't have, and this is what I need. How am I going to get that this day or this week? So that's the first thing that I encourage you to do. And then the best thing is when you write them down, it will help you to remember, because you can quickly go and look at what you have written down to see if you have deviated from that goal, that objective you have made for yourself for this day or this week. So when you start to plan your day this way, you will see that is a big change in your life, because you can check them off. You don't have to do all of them in one bulk. You can break it down into smaller steps. And such a smaller steps may be something as simple as, say, you want to go to school, but you have gotten everything you need to go to school, but it's remaining one thing or two things. You get one first, and then you get the second one. Or if it is just one but you can do without that one, maybe you can borrow from somebody. So you will begin to think about and strategize on how to accomplish that goal for that day. Maybe you don't even know or have money to catch a bus to go to school or to go to work or to go to the medical appointment, whatever it is. Then maybe you can sit down and write it down. And by the time you write down, maybe you write down of all your family members to see who can you call. And maybe you start to call them one after the other to see who can help you to give you that money to catch a bus to keep that appointment. Maybe you don't have resources. Could be anything. It could be financial, it could be in kind, to be able to accomplish that. But maybe there is a community in some program in your community that you can go to that can give it to you. If maybe non-profits, maybe churches, maybe mosques, different religious organizations. It may just be even a government agencies that can be able to help you to do that. And if you don't know how to find them, start with Google. And then if it's a problem, if you have a PRP worker, that's the first person that you need to go to ask to see if there is anything they can find out there that can help you to accomplish that, because that will give you hope. The idea is that we want everyone to succeed, but if you don't have hope, you cannot succeed. If the situation is helpless and hopeless, it's difficult for you to be able to even think straight. And that's most of the time why you are in our program, is to have some people that can help you when your head is clouded, when you cannot think straight, when the situation is there and there's no way out. And then you need somebody that can help you to strategize so that you can get yourself out of it. But the idea is that if you want to succeed, you have to be able to get up and do something about it. Sometimes you may not even feel like getting out of bed because of the condition that you have. You cannot afford to get up. You can't get out of the bed. Sometimes you can't even get up to eat, to even shower. Things may be so bad and so terrible. But if you believe and have some hope that things could turn around and there could be somebody out there, then that's when you know that you can be able to overcome that particular situation. And you can start by calling us or talking to our therapist so that they can be able to help you to find a way and solution to your situation. As far as behavioral health and mental health is concerned, these are experts, psychiatrists, nurse practitioners, psychiatric nurse practitioners, clinical social workers, professional counselors, psychologists. So all kinds of people, even the paraprofessionals in the PRP program, which is psychosocial rehabilitation, that can help you to teach you some skills, some coaching that you need, because sometimes it requires for people to acquire some skills, that even as simple as how to get on a bus or maybe get a metro access, so that you can be able to get around to solve your own problems, go to your appointment, maybe to even help you, remind you of your appointment, because you cannot forget. You quick to forget things, or maybe you can't remember what you're going to do today or next. But somebody needs to help you to handle the case management. Maybe you make phone call. Maybe you don't even have a phone, but you need to call maybe social services. Maybe you need to call the housing department. Maybe you need to call your employer to look for a job, because there is nothing more important than for you to develop your own independent resources, your own financial resources, so that you don't depend on someone. If anybody tell you that the life and you can do much in life by depending on somebody to give you what you need, then that person is not does not love you. The welfare resources are meant to help somebody temporarily, like in this difficult time things may be challenging, but the goal of every human being is to have a purpose, to find out how to achieve that purpose. And if you are able to work, there is nothing like you working for your own money, because you have control over it. So when you come to any of our program at Care Solutions Corporations or Family Preservation of America or the Youth Center programs, so however and wherever the program that you belong to, whichever state where you are, you will know and trust that you are in a good hands of professionals that are there to provide you everything you need for you to succeed in this life. For this is America, where all things is possible. For you to achieve your American dream, maybe it's not been there for you for a long time, but with the proper support and guidance, everybody need help from somebody, you will be able to achieve that. And that's what we offer you, a chance to an independent life and a chance for you to overcome no matter the situation you are going through in your life, so that you can be able to live to the fulfillment of your life in this country. And that's what we promise you and assure you. If you are willing to participate in the program's activities as was scheduled and planned in your own plan, then you will get there.